Ha Hey, what is going on, crypto people? Happy Tuesday to each and every one of you. Listen, this is a pretty exciting time right now to be an early adopter in this new asset class that is the digital asset space. XRP is even doing a little something, something. I participated in a little special and unique opportunity to early invest in a project, which is really, really cool. Came from the people from Sanctum and uh, the Sanctum platform and from the Jupiter Exchange. They kind of collabed on some stuff as that Solana community tends to do. Really, really, really excited about that. So yeah, just an excited time to be early adopter again. I just think it's really, really exciting to be early in the space. This JD Vance thing, I don't know. We'll see. I hear he's a stud. Owns a bunch. Holds a bunch of crypto. I'm told, which is interesting. Owns a bunch of crypto is uh interesting to say the least. Very, very, very interesting. A bunch of crypto? Interesting to me. So I gotta charge my phone here. We'll talk some we'll talk some more about that as well. But holy smoke. Yeah. Yeah. Did this charger run out? Charging? What's going on here? But yeah, it's pretty dead. Pretty dead. But yeah, interesting time to be early adopter in this space. That'll work. Let's do that instead. So, in any case, what's going on, Jay Corn? Excited to share how to do, step-by-step tutorial on how to provide some liquidity on Orchestra Finance. You guys asked, so I will deliver on that. And it's just the mechanics. It's just the workaround, how to press this button, how to press that button, what wallets you need. It's not how to win in DeFi, right? Um, that you can learn from us in the Patreon. But it is the steps, the how to, little, do this step and then do that step and then do this step, the mechanics. But it's not how to win, right? It's not the philosophy behind creating passive income and stuff like that. But we'll show you how to walk around a little bit on the XRPL ledger using the UI UX from Orchestra Finance. And the UI Orchestra Finance, just like Anados Finance, just like DexFi Pro, is a UI UX to get yourself onto the XRPL and liquidity pools. So just understand that. We'll go over that as well. The market is doing what the market does. We'll go over the numbers. If you can stomach it, we'll go over the numbers a little bit. It is interesting to see XRP out of nowhere, just kind of doing some things. What's going on, Pookie Pookie? Pookie Pookie asks, have you been able to mint and redeem on Flare? I have not. And it's been a while. It's been, I feel like, over a week that I have not been able to mint. I already redeemed everything, but the asset agents are still showing unavailable. Still showing unavailable. So that's interesting. But yeah, this JD Vance character is a little interesting. I won't even go into this whole thing with the events that happened on Sunday with former President Trump, because more and more stuff is coming out about that is just a lunacy. With this dude crawling on that roof, it's becoming more and more lunatic every single day. So, but yeah, we'll get into that. We're going to get into this providing liquidity on the XRPL and go over some stuff on X. I thought it was interesting that Crypto Eddie's post about the Ripple exit with Tranglo took on so much venom, but I didn't find it really surprising. But nothing surprises me with the XRP community anymore. But it was good to see Rafa Kahneman kind of share some insights. We'll share that as well. We'll share some of that as well. But in any case, I mean, did XRP get up to like 58 cents or so? I think that was cool. I mean, it was just 43, 44 cents. So I guess that's great. I'm not excited about anything XRP until we at least get back to previous all-time high, $3.80 or so. Nothing exciting for me about the total market cap of crypto until we get back to 3 trillion. We got to get back to those numbers as far as I'm concerned. Once we do that, I guess everything will be good. Gonna let a few more people hop on here before we get into the ABCs and 1, 2, 3 on how to provide liquidity on the XRPL using Orchestra Finance. Again, we'll go over the numbers. The market's just doing what it does, family. Just doing what it does. I mean, I think it's great to see Ripple. I got to tell you, great to see Ripple donating to, I mean, it's not a John Deaton super camp, but it is the Commonwealth Unity Fund. And I'm thinking that's talking about the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. But this is, it's pretty cool that Ripple donated to that super PAC to help to, unseat Elizabeth Warren. I think that is really, really, really good. Let's go over this Ralph Kahneman thing while we wait for a few more people to hop on before we get into the 1, 2, 3 ABCs of providing liquidity on Orchestra Finance. Let me see something here. Just to give you a heads up for Orchestra Finance, you can do it with real money or fake money. There's a DevNet, which you can do, if you don't want to spend the fee, the 0.0001 fee. But the wallets is Crossmark, Zaman, and the Gem wallet. So if you don't have those Crossmark wallet extension, Gem wallet extension, and Zaman wallet app on the mobile, those are the three things. Crossmark and Gemmark, I would recommend you go to google.com first, then Google Crossmark wallet extension or Crossmark XRP wallet extension. Same thing for Gem wallet. And then go from there to add those to your browser. You can use the Opera browser, the Chrome browser, the Brave browser, Safari browser. Recommend either Opera or Chrome browsers. Let's go over this Ralph Kahneman post here. This is really, really interesting about the Ripple exit with Tranglo, the whole 9 yards, where people were just losing their mind in crypto at these posts about it. I mean, just losing their mind about it. It's interesting. But she said right here, front space, updated Ripple investment exits. And then, people want to kind of get in their own heads and think that, this is negative. This is just, it's the good and bad and ugly about a startup company. It's the realities of a startup company, right? It's just the reality of what it is. She says, Crypto Eddie says, thank you, Rathman, for the additional research that has added more facts, tightening up some of the loose ends. So anyway, Ralph Kahneman put this out. Tranglo slant Ripple exit, 1 of 5 things he posts. Tranglo owned by T&G FinTech, which became Seamless Group. Seamless entered into partnership with Ripple in 2021. Seamless announced a merger with Infinity Acquisition Corporation, a SPAC, to become publicly traded. But the initial filing seemed to have timed out and was extended recently this year. You can look on the docs to check that out. So did Ripple exit Tranglo investment? ? Looks like it. Here's the paperwork about the Ripple employee working at Tranglo that returned to Ripple. There it is there, if you want to check that out. Some interesting background about the Infinite SPAC that acquired Seamless to go public, backed by 35 Ventures. And the CEO is Kevin Durant. Which Kevin Durant? Which Kevin Durant? The Kevin Durant. It was initially valued at $200 million. 35 Ventures and the CEO is Kevin Durant. Interesting. What does this mean for Ripple and especially XRP? Hopefully the cash injection enables the business to grow and by extension XRP usage. Well, I mean, there's hope, and then there's just kind of seeing where things are. I think most of this is about Ripple's pivot, like Moonchaser and I say, to focus on the XRPL, obviously not leaving payments, but more focus on the XRPL and their stablecoin, right? Doing things on the XRPL. I think that is the bigger message in this exit, in my opinion. That's the bigger message. So let me do this live chat, make sure everyone's on. So what do you guys think about that exit? Do you think it's important at all? What do you guys think about this? Looks like exit by Ripple and Tranglo. I think it's just business as usual for a startup company. That's what I think. You got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them type deal. And I think Ripple understands that. And, they're planning accordingly. I think they're just gearing up to be all hands on deck for the stablecoin launch and for liquidity incentive event for providing liquidity in the XRPL. I think it's an all hands on deck type deal. I did notice that Ripple put out, they resubmitted the XRPL Apex session with the lending protocol. They put that out on the Ripple channel. And the lending protocol is going to be a game-changing deal. It really, really is, for sure. And I just think that, we get to this point where if we have assets that we can have as collateral, and we're making sure this collateral is in a position that it's always going to be ours no matter what, it can be beneficial. But it's going to have to be that the collateral is ours no matter what. But the lending protocol thing, I think, is going to be a game changer for sure. How Pookie says, how are you doing with XDeFi? I have not done a long or short for probably a week or so. I didn't participate in the first contest, and maybe we'll do it together. Participate on the second one together if I can remember. If I can remember how to do it, maybe we'll do that together. All right. So look, we've held off long enough. Let's get into providing liquidity on the XRPL AMM using Orchestra Finance. Let's see if I can't walk through that. See if I have any kind of XRP just to test it. I think I have like a test wallet on Gem Wallet, so we'll probably try that one. So again, Crossmark wallet extension, Gem wallet extension, of course, the Xamin app on your mobile phone would be pretty cool if you can get that. So the website you want to get to is orchestra.finance. Orchestra.finance. You want to get there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do Gem wallet, see what's going on there. And let me put my password in. Well, I don't know why I always do that. But I always do it. It's so funny. All right. And so you can see here, the first thing you want to do is go to pools and kind of look at the pools to see which one you'd like to get into. Liquidity pools, right? And look at the different assets that you're interested in providing liquidity to. It's not always about the APR, I can tell you that for sure. The TVL matters, the 24-hour volume matters. But if you're just here to test it out, then, just pick one of these pools here. And what you're going to do is you're going to utilize the asset XRP to trade into the other assets. So XRP, the first asset is what we call like the base or foundation asset, right? So for testing purposes, we'll do this XRP sologenic. No, let's do the XRP casino coin one here. Liquidity and volume is pretty closer to APR is 28.71%. It's better APR. But again, less liquidity numbers for me in the real DeFi world is definitely not enough. And the 24-hour volume is definitely not enough. But we'll just do this for testing purposes. So we got here, you mouse over it on Orchestra, it says total 38,951, 24-hour volume in dollars. The AMM is 34,427. Order book is 4,527. Interesting. Okay. It's got an AMM dollar amount and it got an order book dollar amount, which is pretty cool. Shout out to those guys. So you would pick that pool. So if it's XRP a casino, you probably don't have any casino tokens, right? So that means you need to go over to swap and swap some XRP for casino. So you can see I got a little bit of XRP in there, my test wallet, and I'm going to search casino, CSC. Interesting to have some check mark in these liquidity pools. You might want to pay more attention to the liquidity pools that have a check mark and as opposed to the ones that do not, right? And you can put, you could probably put one XRP in here. You see you get 3,135 casino tokens, but the value is still only 58 cents. You're just going to understand that, right? Right. And so you can do 10, $5. You can do 5, it'd be roughly $3, right? You can see, so 5 XRP is going to give you 15,678 casino tokens. Looks like I don't have casino as a trust line set up yet. So I'm going to hit set trust line for casino. I'm going to have to prove that in my gem wallet. The fee is to do this is 401 XRP. 4012 XRP. It's going to be a big deal for institutions. Big money. It's going to be a big deal. I promise you. It's going to be a big deal. All right. Transaction accepted and successful. There it is there. So, all right. So the trust line has been set. Do you have to do it again? Let me refresh. Let me refresh. Let me do casino coin or token again and see if it's trust line thing is going to still say what it says. Let's do that. Let's do 5 XRP. You can do 5. It's still saying set this trust line. I don't know why that's saying that. Do I need to do that in the gem wallet? It approved it already. Oh, I'm on DevNet. What the world? That's why. That's why I got to change my gem wallet back to mainnet. Mainnet. Okay. That might be the reason why I set the trust line up on the DevNet. So got to check that because you can get on Orchestra Finance and do a DevNet. We're not using not even $3 of your XRP to test and withdraw. You can just use DevNet tokens. But anyway, so let me try that again. I put the gem wallet back on mainnet. You see here on the top right, you can do mainnet, testnet, DevNet. Okay, and you can add a custom network, which was interesting. You can add a custom network. Gonna see what that's going to look like. So mainnet, let's do this again. I'm spending all that XRP now, 0.000012 XRP every time. All right, so let's see if that's going to change it this time. Gem wallet transaction succeeded. See, there it is. Now it says swap. So I'm going to swap 5 XRP for these 15,686 casino coins, right? It's going to cost $2.91 in XRP. Hit the swap. That's what I'm trading. Hit submit. And the way you guys follow along with this is you just pause the video, look at one part, pause it, do that part. Look at another part, pause it, do another part. That's how you really learn the kind of mechanics. Just understand here that these are just the mechanics of entering a liquidity pool on the XRPL. It is not how you win. It's not how you not deal with impermanent loss. It's not teaching the principles behind providing liquidity and how to win. It's not teaching you how to create passive income on a daily basis, whether it be $1 a day, $10 a day, or $100 a day. It's not doing that. If you want to learn how to do that stuff and create passive income, you can definitely join our Patreon, where I'll show you guys how to do that. So now that we have some KSC, some casino coin, I keep wanting to say K, in our wallet. Here is the 15,600 casino coin. Now we can go back to the pool. That is XRP Casino. And we can hit deposit here, and we're going to add liquidity. And what are we going to do? We're going to do another 5 XRP. No, let's do it. Let's do the balance of the casino token. So it's 15,684. 1, 5, 6, 8, 4. You guys should have a max button on here. Orchestra, definitely recommend getting the max button on here. 25%, 50%, 75%, 100%. Little button underneath here, casino coin, folks. So there it is there. It says insufficient casino. How could it be insufficient casino? Let's do it. Oh, okay. Let's do 680. 6. Well, let's just do 5 XRP, see what happens. 5 XRP. There it is. 15,700. Casinos going up and down. All right. So 5 XRP again. 15,739 casino will be there. Oh, 739. We don't have that. Let's go 4. Yeah, there we go. 4 XRP takes 12,000. So that's interesting. 597. All right. So I'll sell the rest of that casino coin later. So there it is. 4 XRP. It autofills the amount of casino coin to match. And then it's this right here is 196,000. 93K is the LP tokens that you'll receive. It's nice that it gives you a little bit of a breakdown of what it is. It tells you about the XRP in the pool, casino in the pool, that type of transfer fee, etc. So you would just hit deposit, approve it in your Gem wallet, extension wallet. Success. Close it there. And then you can go back to the pools, and then you can hit on XRP Casino here. It's got the withdrawal button on there. That's cool. So you can hit here and kind of take a look at what you got going on here. It says my liquidity. Total value is $4.66. It tells you the XRP you got in there and the casino you got in there. This liquidity pool fee was 0.3 something, right? Trading fee 0.347. So it's 0.347 to enter, 0.347 to exit. This is how you earn fees, minus any rewards, excluding any rewards that a liquidity pool might have. That's how you earn your fees. That's how you earn money in liquidity pools from these trading fees. So there it is there. And it tells you your thing. That's your liquidity. And if you ever want to just take it out of there, all you have to do is just hit withdraw, right? So you would hit withdraw. Now they got the percentages going on here. So we're going to do 100%. We're going to take everything out. I'm going to withdraw and redeem these liquidity LP tokens. Hit withdraw. Submit it here. And there it is there. You hit close. And if you want to trade out of your casino tokens back into XRP, you would just hit swap. Search for CSC, casino token. That there, swap your casino for XRP. You would hit max or 50% or 25%, depending upon what you want to do there. And you hit swap. Sell up to 15,000 for at least 4.94. Again, this slippage tolerance, the fee 0.347. Interesting. Full fee. And then that's it. Enter and exit out of. Hit close. And there it is right there. That's how simple it is to provide liquidity in these XRPL liquidity pools using Orchestra Finance. Kung Tech Fu says he's loving the magnetic native DEX AMM. APRs are better for same LPs. Good. I'm glad you're liking it, bro. I got out of that. I got out of it, after, I don't know, 24, 48 hours. No, about after 72 hours. I exited out of there. I'm glad you are enjoying it, bro. Glad you are enjoying it. Sure. What are you doing with that magnetic token? You doing anything with the mag token? I had my reservation, so I got out of it. I got out of the pool. But it's interesting here. You see Orchestra Finance. I don't know what the check marks are for, but I see some check marks. Then I see some gate hubs. So I don't know what those are for, why they have them on there, but they do. I don't know if they means they trust them more than others. I'm not sure. But in any case, there it is there. Liquidity or for XRP mag is good. 3 million is good. 24-hour volume is just doesn't meet my kind of numbers for 24. I'd like it to be at least the same amount. Like if it's 3 million in TBI, I'd like to have 3 million in 24-hour volume. That's kind of how I roll. But I'm glad you're having some. You're loving it and enjoying it over there for sure. 16% APR. Got it. So that's it. I'm gonna disconnect this. This is my little test wallet. Disconnect that there. Get back to the chat. What's going on, Hydro? How are you, bro? Good to see you guys, man. Good to see. I mean, look, what do you guys think about this JD Vance, the former President Trump's VP candidate? What do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about that? JD Vance, senator from Ohio, apparently. He was one of the dudes that, I mean, went in on Gary Gensler. I mean, I like him because of that. He went in on Gary Gensler. Did you guys see that? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments here. What do you guys think about this new VP pick for President Trump? Alex Yeats in the building. All the Blue Rangers are here this afternoon. I appreciate you guys checking in. What do you guys think about this JD Vance pick? That's an interesting one. I'm telling you, it's interesting. What do you guys think about that? Hydro says, I've seen a few of his crypto videos. Interesting. Yeah, I seen one or two. I saw him grilling Gary Gensler, and I saw him talking at some event, talking about Gary Gensler's policies and how he didn't like his crypto policies. Interesting pick. I'm glad it's someone who's pro crypto, because I do think that President Trump will be has turned to from skeptical to just more tolerant. I don't think he's like a pro crypto person, but I do think he has become more tolerant. I find it fascinating that President Trump is going to, obviously he did the RNC, but is going to speak at the Bitcoin conference still is fascinating. I haven't heard any word on the street about them firing the Secret Service people. I haven't heard anything about that. Let's go over some of the stuff on X. So, Alex G, be careful on those roads, bro. Be careful on those roads. Let me see what stuff on X that I want to cover with you guys. There again, just a reminder that Ripple has donated $1 million to the Commonwealth Unity Fund. It's a new super PAC set up by attorney James Murphy, aka Meta Lawman, to unseat Senator Elizabeth Warren and elect John Deaton as Massachusetts' next senator. Murphy donated $50K himself. It's just pretty stud that Metamama donated $50K himself. Stud move, and really, really happy that Ripple is putting their dollars where their mouth is for sure. You know, no one can argue or question whether or not Ripple is committed to the digital asset space for sure. So JD Vance is the new VP selection. It's a fascinating one for me. It really, really is. I'm extremely happy, however. This is what former President Trump said about it, the nomination. His selection, I should say, his selection. After lengthy deliberation and thought, and considering the tremendous talents of many others, I have decided that the person best suited to assume the position of Vice President of the United States is Senator JD Vance of the great state of Ohio. So, yeah, what do you guys think about that? It's interesting. It is really, really interesting. JD Vance posted this out here. Greg Price. He posted something from Greg Price. And it says, Canada's Deputy Prime Minister says, under the Emergencies Act, banks can immediately freeze or suspend bank accounts without a court order. This is in 2022. And be protected from civil liability. Greg Price said, is this still a free country? Yeah, no, it's not. Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Finance in Canada. Canada has become a mess. And he responded back then, this is why crypto has taken off. The regime will cut off your access to banking if you have the wrong politics. So I'm wondering what he's going to do about Operation Choke Point 2.0. So, I mean, don't we have to do everything possible, humanly possible, to get both him and former President Trump in office? What I mean by possible is making sure we figure out a way to get to the polls to vote. Because, you know, we've been saying on this channel for a long time, are you willing to put your vote where your generational wealth lies? And, you know, and rid ourselves of the attitude that it's not going to matter. I think the vote, your vote, does 1,000% matter. It's interesting to see BlackRock and Larry Fink again on the trail, on the meteor trail promoting Bitcoin. I think that's interesting to say the freaking least. Crypto Eddie put something out. That was my new investment there in cloud from Sanctum. Alex Becker said this about Trump's VP. He says, Trump's VP isn't just pro crypto. He's a top holder of many coins and NFT projects. AKA, he's a degenerate piece of crap like us. You have no right to be anything but bullish. Alex Becker is a hugely successful business person and marketer. Started out as a big-time marketer. Sold his tech company, which is one of his businesses, for nine figures. Interesting young man, to say the least. The Bitcoin specialist put this out, and I'm not sure if this is a good thing, though, the Bitcoin specialist. He says, no one is talking about the fact that Jim Cramer publicly stated he has changed his opinion on Bitcoin during his interview of Larry Fink this morning. Jim Cramer is pro-Bitcoin now. I'm like, I don't know if that's, you know, if that's a good thing or not. In reference to Cramer. I watched some of this video here, but this post from Crypto Eddie is interesting. It says the largest bank in Southeast Asia provides Ripple with a streamlined integration via DBS, DBS's award-winning API platform. It's called Rapid, interesting, real-time APIs by DPS. As a result, Ripple can access seamless FX conversions from a single multi-currency account, supporting Ripple as it continues to scale its operation in Singapore. So looks like this is a nice win-win for DBS Bank and Ripple. And nothing is wrong with that, fam. Nothing's wrong with that. Chris Miles is in the building. How are you? Arthur L. What's going on, Arthur? I don't remember you checking into the stream before. Good to see you. JD Vance worked in Silicon Valley. Okay. Got it. Chris Miles, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what JD Vance does bring to the table. He's very much pro crypto, which is awesome. And he's not a fan of anything Gary Gensler when it comes to crypto, which is interesting. And the fact that he mentioned something about the stuff going on in Canada with the freezing of banks and saying this is the reason why we have crypto is massive, I think. He'll be able to rein in the Operation choke point stuff, hopefully, because the president, is the say, and we have to really see if he has come around on crypto in a way that will allow for innovation, will put an end to Operation Choke Point, which is in full force, and allow these digital asset companies, startups to get access to banking. These things are going to be really, really important. Has he become full crypto and understanding what it's really about and how it's not about a threat to the dollar? In other words, can he find the pros of stable coins? Can he lean into that and how that benefits the US dollar? These kind of things. Because I think JD Vance is, he's going to get custody. He's going to get DeFi. He's going to get, startups having access to banking, those type of deals. But are we going to get Fit 21 to, if Trump wins the election or when he wins the election, are we going to get Fit 21 to his desk? And is he going to, give the approval on that, first iteration, that type of deal? It's going to be interesting to see how that works. JD Vance, I think, understands a lot more than former President Trump. And I think that's going to be important. He's a younger guy. And I think it's going to be hugely important for the digital asset space going forward. I do think that, former President Trump is going to want to say that, he was part of being able to have this positive spin on the digital asset space in this country going forward. It's a great look for him, for sure. So I'm kind of excited about it. And JD will be able to educate him, I think, in a way where he'll be open to listening, and so even if JD is communicating it to his sons, President Trump's son, I think it's going to be a good thing. So I'm excited, but we got to do our part, get to the polls, and help to usher in this new financial system, considering that the current financial system is stealing from us by way of inflation and, more importantly, by way of debasement. And we just have to understand that that's the reality. And we need a new financial system that can help us against that reality. Larry Fink, literally in that interview or that, little segment with Jim Cramer and the other dude, literally said, you buy Bitcoin if you want to protect yourself against your country debasing its currency. I mean, that's a powerful thing to say. That's just a powerful thing to say. We say on this channel, we're going back to the mantra in 2016, 17 days, is we're leveraging the altcoins to get more Bitcoin. Doesn't mean that we don't buy altcoins. Doesn't mean that we don't hold certain Bitcoin altcoins, but we leveraged, the higher X potentials, the 10, the 15, 20, and 25, 30 X potentials in order to have a game plan to obviously get more Bitcoin. And if there happens to be another an asset like XRP to hold, if there happens to be another asset like Solana to hold, and Ethereum to hold, and Bitcoin to hold, that net us this year-on-year return, that's significant amount, 100% or more, then it's worth holding those kind of going forward. In the end, 4, 5, 6 great assets that we can accumulate in the long term kind of feels like the goal. Certainly is the goal in our house, in the Crypto Seasons home. So any questions at all on how to provide liquidity on the XRPL? Any questions at all? Anybody not get through that step by step, please let me know here while we're live, and I'll cover that again. Let's see if we can mint. Still saying no agent is currently available. I don't know why that continues to be that way. So I know Hugo said something had something to do about people redeeming. And so we need more people out there redeeming. I haven't heard from Flare in a while. I know they're out. They just finished the ECC conference, and they're off to another spot. So any questions on that? So I'm, ultimately I'm excited. Oh, let's go over the market. I didn't even go over the market. Did I go over the market? Yeah, I went over the market, didn't I? I think I went over the market with you guys. XRP is at 58 cents. I think I went over the market. I don't even remember now. I think I did. XRP is trading at 58 cents. It's cool. Bitcoin's at 64,000, almost 65. And Ethereum is at 3,460. Solana's at $161, which is awesome. So yeah, that's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool deal right now. Caspa. Chris Mouse says, what about Flare Wrap XRP? What do you mean? FXRP? You mean Flare Wrap? What do you mean by Flare Wrap? You mean testing it? So the F test XRP is what we're talking about. You can't mint it right now, unfortunately. And I think it's because not enough people have redeemed the F test XRP that they've minted. Oh, by the way, just to let you know, you can vote in your Bifrost wallet. One of the Songbird proposals is live for voting if you have wrapped your Songbird. So let's do that. Let's get out of here. Let's get back to regular mode, out of developer mode. Check the wallet and go to the 4 boxes off to the right, bottom right. Go to portal.flare.network. Connect your wallet, Bifrost Wallet Connect. And now let's go to top right and make sure we're on the Songbird network. And I think the voting is available there. Got pending rewards. That's awesome. Yeah, Songbird decentralization is it's a really good deal. You're gonna be able to do some. It's becoming more like Flare with this proposal, this SIP3 Songbird decentralization and code upgrade. Okay, got some vote powers there. Okay. So I'm going to vote for And you can always read it. I read what Flare Networks put out about it, but you got the proposal description and technical info if you need that. I'm voting for. Got a few votes. Transmission submitted. Done. Done, son. So it's at 99.64% right now. And they have 304,723,000 out of 305,823,000 that have voted for this proposal. So that's good. You're welcome, Chris Mouse. Chris Mouse, I've been trying to put my Songbird to work, not sure how. Yeah, I mean, it's not really, yeah, right? It's just wrapping and delegating is kind of where it is with Songbird right now, but this proposal is going to allow for some sort of staking, which will be interesting. Hydra says, there it is, wrap and delegate Songbird. Yep. Yeah, that's what it is. Wrap and delegate that Songbird for sure. So Arthur L., where are you checking in from, buddy? What part of the country are you checking in from? Yeah, I was on a Jupiter Exchange call or live stream, learning more about the Sanctum protocol, and LST and Infinity liquid staking, and this Infinity thing, and what they're looking to do over there is phenomenal. Very ingenious stuff, what they're looking to do over there. But they're going to do an airdrop for early Sanctum users and all that stuff. I don't think I didn't participate in Wonderland. Pretty sure I didn't. You're welcome, Chris. But excited about the launch. And, I bought some. They had this little unique thing that you can do is you could deposit early and get a discounted price on the launch of the tokens, which I thought was pretty cool. And but in doing so, I got a 76% discount from the launch price. In doing so, you agree to vest those tokens for 6 months. But it's not a have to. You don't have to do it. You could wait for the launch and buy it then, which is cool. But I thought it was really good. I thought it was a nice, ingenious way to do it for sure. Hydro says lots of how-to videos on wrapping and delegating. Yeah, I mean, it's really simple how to wrap and delegate. It's pretty smooth. Bifrost Wallet is game-changing for sure for all things Flare Networks and Songbird. I can tell you that. It's pretty cool. It really is pretty cool. So, I mean, guys, do me a favor, hit that like button. That would be really cool. Hit the like button on the way in. If you haven't already, no worries. Just collapse that chat real quick and then go smash the like button, come back and hang out with Crypto Season fam. And again, if you guys are part of that 45% or so of people that are hanging out, watching and listening to the Crypto Season, if you've enjoyed those hangouts, we'd like to get that number down from 50% down to 25%. That would be super cool. And so if you would consider subscribing to the channel, that would be awesome. That would be really awesome. All right, guys, look, I'm going to hop off here. I just want to share some stuff with you. If you guys got any questions about providing liquidity, let me know in the comments or let me know here in the chat, and I'll definitely cover those for sure. Big on liquidity. If you want to know how to generate cash flow on a daily basis, $10 a day to $100 a day, you can check out our Patreon right here. Patreon.com/GWW Mastermind. I'll put the link in it, the chat for you guys if you want to do that. Let's go on a little journey together. It'd be cool to do it. I'm excited about it for sure. There it is right there if you guys want to do that. All right, fam. So I'm going to hop off here. I got to get to the gym for sure. Got to get to the gym. Got to get that workout on. Thank you so much for hanging out, Hydro and Chris Miles. I appreciate you guys checking in. Arthur L., appreciate you checking in, my guy. And move accordingly. I missed you checking in, man. I'm doing great. Didn't he work for Rip at one point? JD Vance, I'm not sure. Alex Yeet, the Blue Rancher, Pookie, Kung Tech Fu. I appreciate you guys checking in. Jay Korn was first in the building. I appreciate you as always, my guy. All right, guys, I'm going to end this live stream like I do all my live stream and remind you guys of this. Old money doesn't want you to win. But that's okay, though, because you and we're already winning. And I would ask you to consider this, perhaps ponder the idea or notion of living your life permissionless. I'll talk to you guys soon. See ya. Bye.